Yo, yes, back again, people. Back on the music ting. Last episode lit, but now we're back on the music ting again. That's right, it's the Ukrappodcast show. Host Man Like K, alongside co-host DK, aka DJ Diamond.
Yeah, man, in the building.
Yeah, back on the music ting, my brother. Running a bit late this one here, but like I said to the guests them, before we introduce them, respect for them, same way for coming through, because that's what it's about, man.
Yeah, trust me.
Because last time a guest supposed to come in at DK and they never turn up. Yeah, you know who you are, yeah? You know who you are. You're not getting on dialing again, my dog, yeah? Trust me, but yes, people, episode 7, season 2.
That's right.
That's right. We've got guests, UK hip-hop UK rap artists, Faba and Greevz in the building. Yes, sir. We are there, yeah. Rap duo from Gloucester. Yeah. So those that don't know, check out the Instagram page, Faba and Greevz, and then if you go on there, it's got the links on there for each of their own individual pages. Yeah.
Same for YouTube as well.
And on YouTube too as well. So yes, Faba and Greevz, my brothers.
Yeah, man. Respect, bro. Respect, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get into the microphone.
Yes, man.
Yes. Yeah, no, I can hear it. So yes, Faba and Greevz, what's good, brothers?
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, very good.
New to this thing.
Yeah,
I see the man that said that's good.
Different
still.
in the booth, innit?
Yeah, different. So differently, obviously this is a music platform thing. We promote Southwest music and all them things there. Just tell us about Faba and Greevz and how did you two come up with the rap duo thing? Because personally, I kind of like the rap duo thing as well.
Yeah.
It kind of sometimes it works for man and sometimes it doesn't work for man. But I feel like it kind of works for you two because you two got different styles. Styles kind of, you know.
Yeah, it's funny, man, because like when I basically moved to Manchester for a little minute, and then when I come back, I was going to get into music. So I was just like thinking, you know, how am I going to get into it? It's not, you know, ever much going on, so I don't know who to go to, I don't know what to do. So in the end, I link up with another guy called Killerform, which I'm a friend of Killerform's, and Faba's a friend of Killerform's. So it's funny how, like, you know, we kind of met through knowing the same brother, do you know what I mean? So as time gone on, we were just like, right, do you want to do something? Like he does video editing, he knows a little bit to do around the buttons with the studio side and that, do you know what I mean? Which is a lot more than what I do. So, you know, between both of us, we had work, we had something there. Do you know what I mean, bro? So like what we did, we just went in with it, and that was it, bro. We just started, and then everything just progressed from there, innit? You know what I mean? Like he's, you know, like Southware, you know, he's just come from Spain, innit?
So obviously I came back from Spain, innit? So obviously I was making music over there.
Alright.
I was about 12 innit, when I started like doing music over there and shit. So yeah, I came back here like 6 years ago.
Okay, brother. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously met Greevz, obviously got Killerform, and then obviously linked up with Greevz and stuff, and then just went from there.
Alright, brother.
Yeah.
Sparked it off, you know.
So what's Spanish life like?
Oh, it's nice, man. Like, it's different, innit?
Nice.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously,
I know that, of course.
but it depends where you're from, though, innit? So obviously, where I was growing up, innit, it was like, it's quiet, but like, it's just different, innit? Do you know what I mean? So
You can speak Spanish?
yeah, man.
Alright, but proper?
Yeah.
Proper thing now?
Bueno, que aquí estamos.
Alright,
Yeah,
man. And yes, Lewis, man, know you from long time as well.
Yeah, that's it. We've known each other a long time.
Yeah, long time, brother. So talk about, you just did the Manchester. How long was you in Manchester for?
I went to Manchester. I went on and off. I think the first day there was about 4 or 5 years, and then I went back there again and stayed. So total, I've done about 7 to 8 years there. Yeah, and when I went there, my mindset was to do music.
Okay,
because,
brother.
you know, coming from Gloucester, there's not much that was happening, especially our age group. I mean, I'm 1984 born, 36, you know what I mean, bro? So when I went to Manchester, it was like I was living in Moss Side, and we was at the block, Seven Sister Blocks.
Okay.
And I linked up with some boys called Fids, A Tilly, Kilo Dan, and they was doing their thing right there. And they was in with like a lot of other artists from the north, like like Shifty.
Okay.
And them man,
Okay.
Narrow Roads. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's like them things. So we just come together in the block, and we all lived in one flat, and we just built a booth, and literally that's what it was, a studio time 24/7. But however, back then there weren't much visuals, clicking a bike, people wanted a lot of money for it. Living off the block, bro, there's not much money we're making, can't get a job. So everything we had to do, we just done what we could with a little. Do you know what I mean, bro? So it did kick off down there. We done a few tracks and all that. Got a few, people interested in us, and we done our thing, bro. And it's on YouTube now. There's a few old tracks on there. Do you know what I mean? And all these artists that I've mentioned now are still doing their thing, and I'm still in contact with them. Do you know what I mean?
And same like how you survive, still like you're here now.
Yeah.
Manchester is like, the real deal.
Yeah, man.
Moss side.
It's a good place, real people, Look after each other, bro.
So you say you was down for a couple of years and you come back?
Yeah, I come back down, and then that was it. Then I settled down and stuff, and then I just wanted to get on music. That was my focus, the next stage, which was visuals, and and I think, I want a piece of that. Now that's a bite, you know what I mean?
Because how long have you two been doing the duo together?
2 years, man.
Yeah, 2 years.
Well, 2.5 now, about 2.5 years, something like that.
Yeah, man.
So how do you two just get together and all say like, it's gonna be you two doing this duo thing then?
This is my question. So basically, when we linked up, and this is no offense to other artists or anything, when we linked up, there was a few more artists that was about us, and we was doing our thing, but I knew that when I heard Faba on the mic, I knew that there was something there that I could kind of like work with. Do you know what I mean? I could see something. I could see that he was more of like a boom bap hip hop rapper. Do you know what I mean?
And you could probably bounce off his energy as well.
Yeah, I could bounce off his energy, and I just thought with the right, with the right time behind us, and with the right energy behind us, but we could make it work, and that's where that works. And then in time, I think now we're kind of getting to a point where people are noticing that we're working well together. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So so it seems what I did see was what was happening.
So talk about the SWC?
Yeah, Southwest Connection.
Southwest Connection. So what's going on with that kind of what is it? I see local clothing. I see filming and that. So what's this?
Video in it, like video editing. Obviously clothing as well. So that's basically
our brand.
Yeah, man. So
what it is
Southwest Connection. I like that as well.
I feel like we're just making a stamp as well. I think that if we start to do things like this, that people will follow, that artists will see this and will be like, do you know what, fair play, do you know what I mean? And hopefully, like, I'm not saying that, artists my age or people that's already there, but I'm people saying like, people that's up and coming. Do you know what I mean? I have a lot of youngsters trying to get hold of me, and they're saying to me like, yeah man, I want to do music, but I don't know how to go buy it. Do you know them ones? So I'm like, well, if we can create something like an SWC film, cypher sort of TV, we were able to give them a 4K visual with, give them a studio, and then create something for them for a certain price. Now, we're not saying we're going to charge dear, but we both work, we both got lives outside of music, and to get everything that we did, like the 4K camera and just to get the equipment that you have, you got to have money. So, and then, with all the money, we're not going to pocket it. It's just all about trying to put it back into the project to make things, better for the next use or for the next artist that wants to use it. Do you know what I mean? And that's that goal there. Do you know what I mean? So, we're not just thinking about ourselves. And I think it'd just be nice to be able to get a few other rappers from Gloucester to be able to get on there and shine and do what they're doing.
Yeah, I like that still. I like that. Should I go back to DJ Juicy as well?
Yeah, DJ Juicy.
Yeah, I see you, Juicy. I see you doing your thing, brother. Yeah. It's Juicy.
That was big now. I mean,
I said what? Big Juicy.
Yeah, that's why
big
big team, bro. You know what I mean?
Huh? You got some up, DK. Huh? You got some up for that one, brother. Yeah, man.
That's a big one, man.
Yeah, man. So I see you lot just keep very consistent with the music as well. You lot keep bringing out a lot of music.
Yeah, there's videos after videos.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like I said, we're pretty lucky because between both of us, we're able to do a track and then do visuals. There's a lot of artists out there that can't afford to get visuals. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of artists stick to MP3s or stuff like that. I think nowadays it's about visuals. Brings everything to life. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's you know, that's why we're doing visual.
Yeah,
we would love to get
yeah.
it, bro, that we
Yeah.
know between both of us that we can do this, where I don't think there's a lot of people out there that can, you know, they got to rely on a producer, or they got to rely on a video editor, where we've got everything, do you know what I mean?
Do it ourselves,
You might got the skill.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got the skill, and that's the main thing as well. That's a good like craft as well. You got the
Yeah,
skill,
definitely.
so you can teach like you said, you to hollering at you,
Yeah,
saying how to do music, how to get back
Yeah,
music,
man.
and then
yeah.
next minute they might check you
Exactly,
out. You know,
that's it.
yo brother, I know how to do the video too.
Yeah.
How do you, bro? You might
Yeah.
not even want to be interested in music. Might want to become a video editor.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
5 years
definitely.
down the line
Yeah.
now, become
Yeah,
some
trust.
big video
Yeah.
director editor.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my man who hollered at me in my DMs and was like, my
Yeah,
yard
yeah,
with me.
And that's all it is right?
Yeah,
You know, we didn't
yeah.
have them opportunities,
Mhm.
bruv. It was just little and many, like, you know. So yeah, it's just nice to be able to provide something for youngsters to be able to come up. Do you know what I mean? Definitely.
You got projects out there, innit?
Yeah, you got mixtape out there, innit? Tell us about the mixtape.
Yeah, the mixtape.
Yeah, man. So the mixtape, like, so obviously the tracks that we released before with the videos and stuff, we thought like, why not like put them all together on a mixtape? So I think we put like 10 tracks on, innit?
Yeah.
It's like 10 tracks and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. It was just a quick thing, innit? So obviously we just thought like, why not bring something out?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that mixtape that we bought, I think we've deleted videos off YouTube.
Yeah.
Because like, I think consistency is key. Like, if you just keep going on, you get better.
Mm.
And I think like when we're looking at our YouTube page, you know, you can see that we've got a lot better than what we was. Like, they just had to go. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just nice to be able to bring out a mixtape for people that, you know, there's a lot of interest, but like surprisingly, like put mixtapes out, people are buying them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, people are listening, so you know, and they just keep going on. And now we're working on another mixtape. You know?
Okay, so you got a next project coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got another project coming. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving.
So with the cypher thing, what's going on with this then? So what's this, just a little one take, or they're
Nah,
gonna
it's
take
gonna be
two?
like, it's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. So we're trying to get like artists to come in. So
Yeah.
obviously we've done the first. Well, so if any like collaborate with us, like they can jump on it. So obviously they come on the next one, or anyone that really wants to jump on it that wants to, that they can just jump on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, where can they
Yeah,
follow
yeah.
you as well? Tell the
It's
people.
on
that-
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Just hit us up.
Anything
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
private DMs, whatever. I'm not
Yeah,
worried
yeah,
as
yeah.
long as we can get something done, you know.
Yeah, go on. We like your Insta and all them things.
Well, it is
Tell the
to-
people,
yes,
tell the people on your Insta.
We've got Faba and Greevz YouTube.
Mhm.
We've got Faba and Greevz on Instagram. We've got Spotify. innit?
Spotify as well. So on Spotify as well.
Spotify, innit?
iTunes as well.
Yeah, iTunes.
Amazon.
as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just mainly it's just Faba and Greevz YouTube. That's the
Everywhere.
main one, like, do you know what I mean? But you know, because obviously the visuals on there. You know,
Mhm.
So yeah.
So how have you two coped throughout the lockdown as well? You lot coped right?
Yeah, that was mad.
Look mad, bro. Like
Because I feel these questions don't get asked.
it holds you back, innit? Like it does hold you back in a way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like so obviously you want to do shows and stuff, but obviously
Yeah.
so everything's closed and shit. So obviously it's held us back like in that kind of way.
Yeah, it's like
I mean-
studio as well. Like
Mhm.
there's a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think through some of the studio, there was people that that lived at home in the studio, so we was able to go around. You know, we still was able to do tracks, but there was definitely a point where everything was shut, especially the first time around, because people just thought, wait, what is this COVID thing? Do you know what I mean? People are just gonna start dropping. So everything was lock off, like ringing people, like not even answering their phones, bro. You know what I mean?
On
So,
stage,
you know what I mean, bro? So I'm thinking, one. So anyway, me and Faba's like at mine at these stages anyway, because obviously I just said to him, look, through the COVID, just come down to mine, innit? Do you know what I mean? So we was in my yard, mate, 24/7. We just basically bought
Music,
a mic.
yeah.
We bought a mic. We bought what was doing on the laptop.
Yeah, with a laptop. Yeah, laptop as
So
well.
we just had standard stuff.
Just doing videos at home as
I
well.
was doing the first videos that we was doing was off my phone, on my iPhone
Yeah.
5S.
Okay, well,
You know what I mean?
like that.
So
Trust me.
we was in the back garden, you know what I mean, like doing tracks and whatever. So yeah, we put a few out, and a few got deleted because of obviously the quality and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. It was just a thing where I think like when you put work into this music and you've got a life that you live at home and you've got kids and all of that, that you get to a certain point, you put in so much work that you've sometimes had to put my music first before my family, and that it just really gets to a point where you just Yeah, do you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah,
It's like putting in
yeah.
so much work into it that you come to a halt and you're not letting that happen. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, carry on, no matter what. Like, so the quality was bad, but it was just like more consistent, still getting an hype, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nah, man, I hear that, man. Still, like I said in it, DK, these man been putting out beer content.
Yeah.
Week in, week out.
Appreciate it.
Like every month.
You can see the progress, like you were saying, like, you know, the quality's been getting better and better and better.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Yeah,
So,
man. Nah, respect, man.
Because obviously, like, you two are kind of like you, obviously, I know you're not new to the music thing, but like, Faba, obviously, you're new to it, innit?
Yeah, man,
You're
so.
new to the whole rap thing and
Yeah,
how the industry works, how does it go,
like,
where's my lane,
yeah.
which lane do I take, you know,
yeah.
and all these things. So where you've got Greevz now, that's kind of a blessing still, where man been doing the music thing from Quay.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of inspiration.
Yeah, that,
you can give
that's what it's been like.
Yeah, that's what it's been. Yeah, definitely.
It works,
like
you know, when
it's
just
energy as well. You're both bouncing off each other's energy.
Yeah, man.
That's a good thing. Cause like I said, some duos they don't bounce off energy. They just bounce because like it's just it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
Trust me,
It is what it is.
I appreciate it.
Nah, man. But yeah, DK, you got anything?
That's about it.
Everything
innit?
blessed,
Like,
yeah?
Yeah.
Blessed?
Yes.
Yeah, so like I said, we like the Insta page because you man got a couple, you got your two of them and
yeah,
we got the official music one.
So obviously you got yours, and obviously I got mine. And
the official one is Faba and Greevz.
Yeah.
You know, that's the official one
on Facebook.
Yes,
It's all on there.
Yeah, I just think that we've done our individual pages because I think sometimes we're doing a duo, but it's also you know, you don't want to forget about your individual self as well, so you have to build up. You never know what's right about it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Not too personal,
But yeah, man, I appreciate it still. Obviously, people, like we said, it's a short one. True say, mix up with the times and all them things. So it's a minor, we got them there.
Minor.
Yeah.
All the key points in.
Yeah, man.
that's it.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, people, I want to big up the sponsor them. Shout going out to Candy Craver, Sweet Teas, Cakes, yeah. We like the next one them.
King Solomon's tomb.
Hey!
Well, it's
Shout going out Kerry's Kitchen, yeah.
Kitchen.
And that is the sponsor them. Big them up, yeah. Check them out. They're all on the Instagram and all the social media them, yeah. Ukrappodcast show. This one was signing out. Faba and Greevz.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Southwest connection. Southwest team. Like the team, yeah. Just keep it Southwest people. Like I said, check them out on the instance. Yeah. Remember, check out the Ukrappodcast show. This one was signing out. Peace.
Yeah, big.
Yo, we're gone.